Welcome back to another C++ tutorial. And today we're going to be finding the three middle characters of an odd string, and we're going to print them. So an odd string is just a string with an odd amount of letters. Like Ruben has 5 letters, so we just print UBE. Cat only has 3 letters, so we just print cat. And then English has 7 letters, so we just print GLI. So first we're going to need a string variable to hold our user input. So we could say string str, which is short for string. Now we need to get user input into our variable str, so you can say cin into str, and that will hold user input. And then we're going to use an index variable because we're going to be telling like the computer what letter to start on, and then we're going to tell it to go 3 forward, so we can just print the middle 3. So we can say int index equals, so we could say our variable string dot length. So the dot length method returns how long a string is, and like for cat it would return 3 because cat is 3 letters. And then we could divide that by 2 and subtract 1 from it. And I'll explain that while we're doing that right now. So we can say cout midfix. So right now we're just printing everything out. And we can say string dot substring and then end line. So what the substring method does, we tell it where to start in a string, and then we tell it where to end. So we want to start in the index, and we want it to go forward 3 and print from index and go forward 3 to print 3 letters forward. So let's do like a test. In my case, just do my name. So string down length would be 5. 5 divided by 2 would be 2 because we're doing integer division and it ignores the fraction. So we're at 2. And then subtract 1, which would just be 1. And like a string starts at 0 because it's an array of characters. So it'd be 0 would be the R, and then 1 would be the U. So we're telling it to start at 1, which in this case would be, we're telling it to start at index, which in this case would be 1. And then we're telling it to go forward 3 by putting the number 3 in here. In this case, we would just print UBE, which is the 3 middle characters. Let's do it for cat. So cat dot length would return 3. 3 divided by 2 would just be 1 because it ignores the fraction. 1 minus 1 is 0, so we start at the C. We start here, and then we tell it to go forward 3. 1, 2, 3. So it only has 3 characters, so we just print the whole string, which would be the whole string, and then we can do English. So English has 7 characters. 7 divided by 2 would be 3, because once again, no remainder. 3 minus 1 would be 2. We'll just break it up again. So it'll be 0, 1, 2. We start at the G, and then we go forward 3, which would be the GLI. So now let's actually run it and see if our program actually compiles right. So let's say Ruben. Midfix UBE. So that's correct. Let's do cat. Just cat, and that's correct. Now let's do English. Looks like it's working. Am I spelling this right? English. GLI. So it looks like the program's working. Here's the code one more time. Let's see if I can. No, we'll get the whole code on screen. I don't have to zoom it out. If this helped you in any way, just leave a like and subscribe.